Mark Keith Robinson is a prominent figure in North Carolina politics, serving as the 35th Lieutenant Governor since 2021. His rise to political prominence has been swift, and his story is one that reflects the changing landscape of American politics, especially within the Republican Party. Robinson was born on August 18, 1968, in Greensboro, North Carolina. He grew up in a working-class family and faced many challenges early in life, from economic struggles to witnessing firsthand the complexities of racial and social issues in the South. Despite these obstacles, Robinson's determination and perseverance led him to build a successful career, both in business and eventually in politics. In terms of his education, Robinson attended North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University as well as the University of North Carolina at Greensboro. Though he did not initially pursue a career in politics, his deep convictions and passion for conservative values gradually pushed him toward public service. Robinson's political journey really began in earnest in 2020 when he ran for Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina. Despite being relatively unknown at the time, Robinson's grassroots appeal and strong stance on key issues like the Second Amendment resonated with a large portion of the electorate. His viral speeches and candid remarks gained him significant attention, both locally and nationally, and he won the election, becoming the first African American to hold the office of Lieutenant Governor in North Carolina's history. Robinson's platform is rooted in conservative principles. He has been a vocal advocate for gun rights, often citing the importance of the Second Amendment and personal freedom. His speeches, particularly those focused on defending constitutional rights, have garnered millions of views on social media, amplifying his influence beyond state lines. Robinson's rise within the Republican Party can be seen as part of a broader movement of populist conservatives who prioritize individual liberties, traditional values, and a rejection of what they see as government overreach. His views on issues like education, taxes, and government spending align closely with the current direction of the Republican Party, and his candid rhetoric appeals to many voters who feel disillusioned with more traditional political figures. In 2024, Robinson made the decision to run for governor of North Carolina. His candidacy comes at a pivotal moment in North Carolina politics. As a key swing state, North Carolina has seen close gubernatorial races in recent years, and Robinson's entry into the race as the Republican nominee has energized both his supporters and his opponents. His campaign focuses on issues like strengthening the state's economy, supporting law enforcement, and upholding conservative social values. As he runs for governor, Robinson's platform continues to emphasize the themes that brought him to prominence: protecting individual rights, promoting economic growth through conservative fiscal policies, and reinforcing what he sees as the traditional moral foundations of society. Robinson's political career is also closely tied to his personal life and beliefs. He has been married to his wife, Yolanda Hill Robinson, since 1990, and they have shared a life grounded in faith and family values. Their relationship, along with Robinson's religious beliefs, plays a significant role in shaping his public persona. He often speaks about the importance of family, faith, and personal responsibility, and these themes are central to his political messaging. Robinson's speeches frequently include references to his Christian faith, and he has positioned himself as a strong advocate for religious freedom. His candid, often unfiltered style of communication has earned him both praise and criticism. While some applaud his straightforwardness and commitment to his values, others have criticized him for being too divisive, particularly on social issues. One of the key moments in Robinson's rise to political fame was his speech before the Greensboro City Council in 2018, where he passionately defended the right to bear arms. This speech went viral and became a defining moment in his political journey. In that speech, Robinson articulated a belief that law-abiding citizens should not have their rights infringed upon due to the actions of a few criminals. His strong defense of gun rights has remained a cornerstone of his political identity, and it was a major factor in his successful 2020 campaign for Lieutenant Governor. As Lieutenant Governor, Robinson has continued to be an outspoken advocate for the Second Amendment, and he often speaks at rallies and events focused on protecting constitutional rights. In addition to his stance on gun rights, Robinson has taken a strong position on issues related to education. He has criticized what he sees as liberal bias in public schools and has advocated for more parental control over education. Robinson supports school choice initiatives, arguing that parents should have the ability to decide where their children are educated, whether in public, private, or charter schools. He believes that competition in the education sector will lead to better outcomes for students and that parents, rather than government officials, are best suited to make decisions about their children's education. Robinson's political style is deeply rooted in his personal experiences and his identity as a working-class African-American conservative. His upbringing in Greensboro, North Carolina, shaped many of his views on politics, race, and the role of government. Despite being one of the few African Americans in leadership within the Republican Party, Robinson has consistently pushed back against the idea that race should define political identity. He has argued that his conservative values transcend race and that policies focused on economic empowerment, personal responsibility, and individual freedom are what will truly benefit African Americans and other marginalized communities. As Robinson's campaign for governor gains momentum, he continues to be a polarizing figure. His supporters see him as a refreshing voice in politics, someone who is unafraid to speak his mind and stand up for conservative values. They appreciate his authenticity and his willingness to challenge the political establishment. His critics, on the other hand, view him as too extreme, particularly on social issues like LGBTQ+ rights, abortion, and education. Robinson has made headlines for his controversial remarks on these issues, and his unapologetic stance has made him a lightning rod for both praise and criticism. Regardless of one's opinion on his politics, there's no denying that Markeith Robinson has had a significant impact on the political landscape in North Carolina and beyond. His candidacy for governor in 2024 represents a major moment for the state, and his ability to mobilize voters will be closely watched by political analysts and commentators. If he wins, Robinson would become North Carolina's first African-American governor, a historic achievement that would further solidify his place in the state's political history. In conclusion, Markeith Robinson's political career is a testament to the power of grassroots movements and the growing influence of populist conservatism in the United States. From his humble beginnings in Greensboro to his rise as lieutenant governor and now a candidate for governor, Robinson's journey reflects the evolving nature of American politics. As the 2024 election approaches, all eyes will be on North Carolina to see whether Robinson's message resonates with a majority of voters and whether he can make history once again. Whatever the outcome, Robinson's impact on the state's political landscape will be felt for years to come. For more political insights and updates on key figures like Markeith Robinson, subscribe to InCoding US. We break down important events and trends in politics and society, making complex topics easier to understand. Stay informed and follow InCoding US for engaging, educational content and regular updates on the issues shaping our world.